Hey guys, Custom Wood Burning here with another live selling video. Today we are talking whatnot packaging guidelines. Did we know there are whatnot packaging guidelines, the cover your butt type of guidelines? And I quote, follow these guidelines to protect your items, your buyers, and your selling privileges. This is why it makes a video. It goes on, failure to package items safely may result in increased seller fees. Did we know this? Or the loss of selling privileges. And so there are 4 categories of this. The first is general packaging requirements, which we're going to go over today. The next is category specific packaging guidelines, then country specific packaging rules, and hazmat for US sellers is the 4th one. So for the general packaging guidelines, there are 6. So just a little bitty list, but there are 6 things. So we're going to go over them real quick. The first is easy enough. Use a sturdy box or appropriate mailer. Whatever we're shipping, the packaging has to make sense for it. Without going too much into that one, I just want to offer that sturdy box does mean corrugated cardboard, I believe specifically. So number 2, allow approximately 2 inches of space on either side of the item for protective padding. This is verbatim. This one is the 2-inch rule, 2 inches around all the sides of the item between the item and the edges of the box. And it should be safe for shipping. Number 3 is the one that I think gets missed the most. This is wrap the item in protective material before placing it into the box or mailer. So I believe, this is just a belief, an assumption, that this is primarily protecting from water damage. And so a box in a box, a bag in a box, a bag in a bag, right? Something like that. The spot I feel like this is looked over the most is with the PWE. So there are, I just want to offer that anything, because PWE, the little plain white envelopes are so popular to ship, I want to offer that they do make these little, I think they're called display bags. It's like these little self-adhesive plastic bags that are flat. They fit perfectly like a glove into envelopes. They come in all different sizes, in like 1,000 packs for like a penny a piece on Amazon. Wrap whatever we're putting in that envelope, get it in one of the display bags first, self-adhesive, seal the end, then put it in the paper envelope, right? So that way, if that paper envelope gets wet, the inside stuff is still good to go, protected. So, but otherwise, just in general, like stuff's got to be protected even within the box. And so, number 4, ensure item can't move or be crushed during transit. So this is the shake test, all right? We package our box. Before running that tape over the top, just give it a little shake. Give a little shake. Make sure that whatever's in there is not going to move back and forth, because that's how things get damaged, all right? So number 5 is avoid overfilling the package, which can cause damage under pressure. So I translate this as, or think of this as, protecting the items inside the package from one another. And so easy example would be if we have multiple glass paperweights in there, right? They got to be protected from each other. We can't just like wrap them all in a piece of paper, like packing paper, and then just shove as many as possible in the flat rate box. They really got to be, they got to have buffers in between them. Or like if we have chips and soda in the same box, the soda is going to crush them chips. And so protecting from each other with the little buffers, okay? And then number 6 is kind of an interesting one. It makes the list though. So never include this is this official guideline. Never include written or printed propaganda in your shipment. Again, all of these 6 things can result in increased seller fees and or loss of selling privileges. I just want to offer, since this is kind of a weird one, I imagine the hits from this probably come from getting creative with packaging material. So if we use like newspapers or magazines or junk mail that maybe has political stuff on it, just to kind of fill in the voids of the box or that kind of thing, like maybe that can be, depending on who it goes to, right? Maybe that can be considered propaganda. So just something to be aware of. And then I just want to offer, that's the general packaging requirements, actual requirements, but I just want to offer for those selling in cards, definitely read, and again, I'll link it in the description, definitely read the extra guidelines if you sell in one of these categories. Cards, they need the sleeves and the whatever. Cards, Funko Pops, fig pins, comics, sealed wax, which if I'm being honest, I don't totally know what that means. Retro games, estate sales, and vintage decor. This again is an official Whatnot Packaging Guidelines list. If we sell those things, it would behoove us to read through them, at least just give them a little skim through so that we know we're covering all the bases. So this is like what Whatnot will refer to if there's a complaint with one of our how one of our packages arrived. First thing they're gonna ask is, did you follow these guidelines? And if you did not, then you're gonna be on the hook for covering that cost of, the refund or whatever like that. So good to know. And this is what I got for today. So let's cap it here. I would like to thank you for watching and ask you to please hit the thumbs up if you found value here. Otherwise, I want to wish you happy live selling, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.